Howdy everyone, my name is Runic Griffin and welcome back to another episode of the Midweek Mixup. This is where we take a break from our usual games to bring you something new. Now before we start today's episode, I still want to give a shout out to my amazing friends at Atomic Cotton. Absolutely fantastic and comfortable shirts with the most incredible prints. Horror t-shirts with art made by fans, for fans. A link to their website will be in the description down below. Now today's game is a horror genre cult classic with sprite work that's reminiscent of the Super Nintendo. So this game is called Corpse Party, and while it is labeled as a 2021 release, it is actually an updated and expanded version of the original 1996 classic. So let us begin. So looks like I can use WASD to move the cursor. Chapter select. Let's go with chapter 1, shall we? Yeah, new. Absolutely, we're going to review this opening. Sachi is my pride and joy. She'd do anything for me. I don't think she even recognized me. I was a little quick. But I still love her with all my heart. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. Running down the stairs, the kindly teacher lost her footing. She tumbled and she fell. And she died. You've all heard the stories, no? Before Kisaragi Academy was built here, there was another school on this property. Heavenly Host Elementary School, it was called. Such a horrible thing to happen. The principal was completely devastated. He cared for the school almost as if it were his own child, you see. But one thing led to another after the incident, and ultimately a decision was reached. The school was to be shut down. The principal was so stricken with grief over losing his precious child that on the day of its closure, he climbed up to its roof and threw himself to his death. Or so the story goes. That's a good way to tell a ghost story. People thought Heavenly Host was cursed, you see. This was just the latest of many deaths to occur there. That's why it was torn down. However, they say the teacher who fell down the stairs still has no idea she's dead, even to this very day. And on rainy evenings like this, after our school days come to an end, some claim she roams these darkened hallways, still believing them to be her own. In fact, it's almost time for her to make her rounds, just after 7 o'clock. That's when she appears, always accompanied by a sudden blackout that leaves the entire building dark as night. Knock, knock, you'll hear from the blackness, followed by the sound of the classroom door slowly sliding open. As her pale white face cuts through the stillness, her soft voice always echoes the same question. Is anyone still here? And then... Satoshi, you're a wimp. And the girls are too. It's a blackout. Satoshi, pull yourself together. Don't scare us like that. But it was scary. I don't like this. This shouldn't be happening. Not bad, Shinozaki. You had me going there for a minute. It wasn't me. I've been standing right here the whole time. This is a real blackout. Does anyone else hear that? Sounds like it's coming from the music room. No way. First the blackout and now the door. Man up, Satoshi. Come on, man. Oh, a wimp and a pervert. What the hell is wrong with you, Satoshi? Get a hold of yourself. Get off me. That's my chest. Ah, sorry. I couldn't see where I was grabbing. Like how the sprites had a little bit of blushing going on there, too. I told you it was a bad idea to stay here so late and tell ghost stories. Hey, Satoshi, aren't you gonna get the door? Huh? What? The girls are all trembling in fear. Doesn't it just break your heart to see them like that? So why don't you get the door? Well, it doesn't break my heart. That's cold, man. Alright, let's see. Standard WASD movements. Is anyone still here? Go home, children. Did I scare you?
ゆい先生。
Miss Yui?
先
Hey, you teach.
生篠崎さん。へい。
All right.
大成
I'd call that a rousing success.
功。やられた。
Man, we've been had.
先生、タイミングバッチ
Your timing couldn't have been more perfect.
リ。だてにこの学校の OG じゃないからね。この七不思議については私も詳しいんだよ。
I wasn't a student here too long ago myself, so when it comes to the 7 wonders of Kisaragi High, I'm pretty well versed.
サトシ。
Ah, Satoshi.
持田くん、しげによりもリアクション
I thought Shig's reaction was priceless, but yours was on a whole different level altogether, Mochida.
俺もさすがにその引き出しはないな。
It was pretty impressive. I could never hope to compete with that.
いつも持田くんが一番反応してくれるから。
Uh-huh. Mochida's always got the best
怖
reactions.
がらせがいがあって、たまらん。
I just love it when my scares are so thoroughly effective. It's simply delicious.
ホラーマニアの委員長なんて聞いたことないよ。
Who ever heard of a class representative with such a sadistic streak anyway?
ごめんね、持田くん。でもちょっとキュンとしちゃった。
Sorry about that, Mochida. But I can't deny, your reaction was pretty amusing.
あ、それより、かわいいお客さんが来てるわよ。
All pranking aside, though, I ran into a rather adorable individual in the halls who's come to see you.
え?
Huh?
ほら、そんなところにいないで。こっちにいらっしゃい。
What are you standing around out there for? Come on in, he's right here.
失礼します。
Hello, everybody. Oh, she's cute.
ゆうか、どうしたんだお前。
Yuka, what are you doing here?
お兄ち
Ah, yes, the dreaded Oni-chan. Big brother!
ゃん。持田くんが傘を忘れているからって、わざわざ届けに来てくれたみたいよ。
Seems Mochida forgot his umbrella this morning. So little Yuka here has come all this way to deliver it.
そうなんだ。すまないな、ゆうか。
Oh yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about that, Yuka. Thanks. She's
その
cute.
子、中等部の子？
Is she from the junior high?
はじめまして。お兄ちゃんがいつも
Nice to meet you. My brother's always like this.
お世話になってます。
Always really kind, I mean.
かわいい。
Agreed, girls. Yuka is pretty cute.
サトシにこんな可愛い妹がいるとは知らなかったわ。
I had no idea you had such a cute little sister, Satoshi.
あれ、そうだっけ？
Really? I never told you?
聞いてないわよ。
You never said a word.
お兄ちゃんのことが大好きなんだよな。
You sure do love your big brother, don't you? I sure do.
おお。
Oh.
岸沼とは面識あるんだね。
Seems like she's met Kishinuma before.
ナオミ、ライバル出現だね。
Hey, Naomi. Looks like you've got yourself a rival, eh?
何言ってるのかな。
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
この口、この口。
I swear this mouth of yours says the craziest things. Sometimes you gotta keep secrets.
はいはい。みんな、もう7時回ってるわよ。 帰る準備しなさい。
All right, everybody, it's past 7. Isn't it about time you all get ready to head home? Ooh,
おしりこ屋の片付けはまだ帰りたくない。
aw, do we have to? Shouldn't we clean up all the Red Bean Cafe stuff first? It'd be a shame to leave so soon.
このまま明日も文化祭やれそうだよな。
Yeah, with a classroom like this, it almost seems like we could hold another cultural festival tomorrow.
篠崎さん、私が来る前に片付け終わらせておくって約束だったでしょ？
Isn't that what you were supposed to be doing here in the first place? You promised me this room would be ready to go by the time I got here, as I recall.
もう遅いから明日早く来てやりなさい。
Well, it's getting late. How about you leave it for now and come in early tomorrow?
はーい。
Yes, ma'am.
それじゃあ、
Suzumoto,
本さんも名残惜しいけど、
I know how hard it is to say goodbye,
向こうに行っても元気でね。
but I wish you the best of luck at your new school. I know you'll do just fine. Thanks.
すずめちゃんいなくなると寂しいな。
It won't be the same without you, Suzume.
鈴本さんならすぐ友達できるよ。絶対。
I know you, Suzumoto. You'll make new friends in no time flat. I'm sure of it.
引っ越しって言ってもそう遠くないしさ。冬休みにはみんなで遊びに行くからさ。
And it's not like you're moving that far away. Come winter break, we'll all make sure we come visit.
そうだよ。すぐまた会えるもの。私たちずーっと友達だよ。
Yeah, totally. Don't look so glum. We'll see you again real soon. We're friends forever, after all.
みんな。
You guys.
お兄ちゃん、あのお姉さん転校しちゃうの？
Hey, brother. Is that girl transferring to a new school or something?
ああ、今日の文化祭が最後の登校日だったんだ。
Yeah, today's culture festival was her last day.
うーん。
Aww.
みんなありがとう。
Thank you so much. All of you.
私みんなと会えて
I'm
本
so
当によかった。
I'm so grateful to have you as friends.
みんなのことずっと忘れない。
You all have a special place in my heart, and you always will.
元気でやるんだよ。
Oh, Suzume, take care out there.
私はいつまでも見守ってるからね。そーっと、そーっと、そーっと。
I'll always be watching over you from above.
聖子聖子
Seiko? Earth to Seiko.
そーっと、そーっと。
草葉の陰から。それ死んでるし。
まゆ、ほら、笑顔だ。
Mayu, come on. Let's see that smile of yours.
うん。みんなで撮って。
Okay, but how about we get everybody in the shot?
入る入る。
Oh yeah, I totally want in.
俺も。
Me too.
俺も。
Me 3.
ゆかも。
Me 4. Okay, he needs to back way the heck up if he's gonna get everybody in that picture. I'm sorry. Big brother?
Hmm?
Hmm?
とっても素敵な人たちだね。
Your friends are really great, you know.
だろ
They sure are.
ちょうだいちょうだい。
Gimme, gimme, I want to see.
森重、携帯に送って。
Send it to my phone, would you, Morishige?
ああ、今みんなに転送する。
Of course, I'll send it to you all right now.
先生、あのね、帰る前に一つお願いがあるの。
Hey, Teach. Before we head back, there's something I'd like to do with everyone. Hmm?
お別れの前にこれやっていい？幸せの幸子さん。
Since we're losing one of our own, do you mind if we try it? It's called Sachiko Ever After.
何それ、また変な紙人形。
Who's Sachiko? And what's with the paper doll? Is this another one of your occult things?
これね、ネットに載ってたおまじないなんだけど、これをやるとね。
Yeah, kind of. This is, well, it's a charm that I found on the internet. Yeah, because the one thing that you want to do is do suspicious charms that are related to the occult that you find on the internet. Why not?
その場にいたみんながずーっと離れずに。
If we do it right, then all of us will be together forever.
いつまでも友達でいられるんだって。
Or we'll always be friends anyway. That's the gist of it.
おまじない。
Oh, it's a charm?
おまじない。
Yep, a mystical charm.
わあ、やりたい。
Awesome! I totally want to do it.
鈴本さん、おまじないとか占いとか好きだものね。
I think Shinazaki had her a charm. That girl is totally bonkers for that kind of stuff.
仕方ないか。
Guess it can't hurt.
みんないい？
Is everybody okay with this?
は
ウィース。
森重くんもいい？
ああ、はい。
準備完了。
All right, we're ready to go.
じゃあみんなでこの紙の幸子さん人形を囲んで。
Everybody gather in a circle around this paper Sachiko doll.
幸子さんお願いしますって心の中で
And in your head, repeat the words, Sachiko, we beg of you,
7、8 9回唱えてね。
7, 8, 9. Yeah, repeat it 9 times. Because there's 9 people
間違
here.
ってもいいから絶対言い直しちゃダメだよ。
Don't worry if you flub it a little. Just make sure you don't stop partway through.
唱える回数が人数より多かったり少なかったりすると失敗しちゃうらしいからね。
You have to say it one time for every person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail.
なあ篠崎、
Shinazaki? Hmm?
失敗するとどうなるんだ？
What, happens if it fails exactly?
なんかこの人形気味悪いんだけど。
This whole paper doll thing seems a little sketchy to me.
失敗なんて許さないから気合い入れてよね。
Failure is not an option. Just give it all you've got.
わかった。
Okay.
それじゃあ行くよ。みんなも心の中で唱えてね。
All right, let's get started. Everybody remember the
幸
charm?
子さんお願いします。9回だよ。
Sachiko, we beg of you 9 times.
せーの。
Ready? Begin.
ちゃんと9回唱えた。
Everybody said it 9 times? Yep.
なあ
Yeah.
やべ、早く進めてくれねえと心の中でもう一回言っちまいそうだ。
If we don't get on with it, I'm afraid I'll wind up saying it again.
じゃあみんな手を伸ばして。この 幸子さん人形のどこでもいいから掴んで。
Okay, now everybody reach toward the paper doll and grab hold of it. Anywhere you can.
掴んだよ。
Got it, I think.
これでいい？
Like this?
はい。じゃあ爪を使ってしっかり掴んだら。
Exactly. Now hold on really tightly. Dig your nails into it if you have to. Just don't let go.
みんなで引っ張ってちぎっちゃって。せーの。
We're going to pull on it until it rips apart into 9 pieces, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
はい、お疲れ様。みんな、その紙の切れ端を
Nicely done, everyone. Now just make sure you keep that scrap of paper safe.
学生証入れとか定期入れとかに挟んでずっと持っててね。
Slide it into your ID holder or your wallet, basically anywhere where it won't get lost.
ほー。なんか意味あんのか？
So the paper doll scrap has some sort of meaning to it then?
それを持ってる限り、ずーっとみんな
Yep, as long as we all have a little piece of Sachiko with
友
us.
達でつながっていられるんだって。そういうおまじないらしいよ。
We'll always be connected with one another as friends. That's the purpose of this charm.
へえ、いいねこれ。
Wow, that's actually pretty cool.
超素敵だね。なくさないようにしなきゃ。
Pretty cool. Try super cool. I'll have to be extra careful not to lose my piece.
篠崎さん、ありがとう。
Thank you.
宝物にするね。
Thank you, Shinazaki. I'll treasure this.
きっとまた会おうね。みんなで。
No problem. Consider it our promise that we'll all definitely hang out together again. Definitely.
さあ、じゃあみんな帰る準備だよ。
Well, I hate to say it, but I think it's about time we all packed up and start heading home.
はーい。
Uh-oh. We got some shakeage going on here.
地震
Ah, an earthquake?
うわ
Whoa! Eek?
なんだでかいぞおい
What the hell? This is like... Holy crap big! Big brother!
ゆか捕まってろ
Yuka, take my hand!
みんな落ち着いて。机で頭を守りなさい。
Everyone, stay calm. Get under your desks until it passes. Ooh! She almost got squashed by that light. Under your desks now! Oh, that's a nice big crack in the floor. What?
何
What the? No, this can't be happening.
マジかよおい
Is this for real?
落ちる
Oh god, I'm falling! Big brother!
ナオミ
And then they all died, and that's the end of the story. Just kidding. We've still got plenty of game left. Ouch!
痛い。足が
Oh, ow, my leg!
動くけど捻挫してる。
I can move it, so I guess it's just a sprain.
あれ、ここはどこ？
Where?
家じゃない。
I'm not at home, am I?
嘘。
It can't be. Hmm?
暗くてよく見えない。
It's so dark, I can barely see a thing.
これ学校？
Is this the school?
何これ？
What's going on?
ここどこよ？
What the hell is this place? Let's see. Let's do a temp save. Okay. There's a loose board lying on the ground. Though scratched and banged up, it still seems to be fully intact and not much worse for the wear. Can I not take it?
あれはセコ。
Is that Seiko?
セコ！セコ！ 大変！
This isn't good. Can't quite get to her just yet. I'm still wondering if I can't pick this up. There's a rusty bucket here. Oh, that really hurt.
足大丈夫かな？やばそう。
My ankle's in pretty bad shape. Heavenly Post. Third student reported missing. One by one, the young students of Heavenly Host blanked out school seem to be disappearing, as now a third student has joined the ranks of the missing. Classmates testify that fifth grader redacted was on her way home from school but got separated from her friends in the hall and hasn't been seen since. Police are investigating the possibility of a serial kidnapping and have assigned countless investigators to the case in hopes of a speedy resolution. However, 10 days have already passed since the first disappearance, giving parents and classmates ample cause for concern. There's some sort of official-looking printout pinned to the wall. Hmm?
それよりセコ。
No time for that now. I've got to check on Seiko.
セコ！セコ！息はしてる。
Thank goodness, she's still breathing.
セコ！ねえセコ！起きてよ！
Seiko, come on, Seiko, wake up!
あれ、ナオミ、どったの？
Huh? Naomi? What's up?
どったのじゃないわよ。心配させて。
Don't you what's up me? I thought you were dead. Hmm?
え、ここ、
Where
ここどこ？
where are we?
何これ？
What's going on?
私だって知りたいわよ。
That's what I'd like to know. ダメだ。 Whew. It ain't budging.
びくともしないよ窓。
These windows are sealed up tight.
外も真っ暗でよく見えないし。
It's pitch black out there. I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing.
どうなってるのよ。
What the hell is going on?
ここ、やっぱり学校なのかな。
Well, this is clearly a school building.
それにしてはなんか妙に机が小さい気がするんだよね。
Don't the desks seem unusually small to you, though?
小学校みたい。
Like in elementary school.
小学校って
In elementary school?
まさか
It can't be, can it?
どうしたの？
What is it?
壁にプリントが
The printout on the wall.
天神小連絡通信って
It says Heavenly Host Elementary. Notice to all faculty and students.
天神小学校。
Heavenly Host?
私たちの学校
Isn't that...
如月学園が建つ前に取り壊された廃校じゃない。
elementary school that preceded Kisaragi Academy? The one that was shut down and demolished?
なんなの
Oh god, what's happening?
私たちどこにいるの
Where the hell are we?
みんなは先生はどこに行ったの
And where are our friends? And Miss Yui?
落ち着いて聖子
Calm down, Seiko. Don't get so worked up. Sorry.
聖子も私も手を握り合ったまま声
Seiko.
も出せなかった。
Seiko and I stood there. Just stood there in silence, hand in hand.
歯が
It was the first time in my life that I'd been shaken so hard.
全身が震える経験なんて生まれて初めてだったから。
I could hear my teeth chatter.
頭の中がふわふわして今自分たちの置かれている状況を整理して考えることができない。
I'd become completely lightheaded and couldn't even think straight, much less wrap my brain around what was happening to us.
悪い夢かと期待してもちっとも目の前の景色は消えてくれない。
I kept telling myself it's all a dream, some horrible nightmare. But no matter how hard I wished for it, I just couldn't wake up.
ただ静寂が苦しい。
And the silence was the worst part of it all.
ダメだわ。ダメ。黙ってると。
I couldn't take it anymore. I had to say something. Anything.
ねえ、何が何だかわからないけど。
Hey, I don't have the slightest idea what's going on.
とにかく学校の外に出てみない？
But how about we try finding a way out of here?
外に
A way out?
このままずっと震えていても何も解決しないと思うの。
We can't just stand here quaking in terror. We need to do something, you know? Besides, I don't want to be in this creepy place any longer than I have to.
でも窓も開かないんだよ
But the windows are all sealed shut.
硬いとかじゃなくて
And I don't just mean they're stuck or locked.
ガチって空間に固定されてる感じ
It's like they're decorations on the wall. I don't even think they can open.
外になんて出られるのかな
Is it even possible to leave this building?
ええ。だけど玄関とか非常口とかあれば。
I'm not sure. But there might be an entranceway, or an emergency exit, or something.
そこから外に出られるかもしれないじゃない。
Some means of getting outside.
そうだねじっとしてたら
You're right. And it's a lot better than just standing around.
おかしくなっちゃいそうだし
I feel like I'm gonna go all loony in here if we keep this up.
よし。とにかくこの部屋を出ましょう。
Okay then. First step is to leave this room.
私たちだけじゃなく、ひょっとしたら
We've got to keep our spirits up. After all, it's probably not just the two of us in here.
みんなもいるかもしれないし、
The others have to be around here somewhere, right?
みんなと一緒なら
That inspirational music. Yeah, and we can reunite with them.
なんとかなるかもしんないね
We'll find a way out of here together.
ええ
That's the spirit.
確証も何もない話。
I had no reason to believe any of what I just said.
私もパニクってただけかもしれない。
I was probably delirious, to be honest.
でもじっとしてると私も悲鳴を上げそうで。
But I knew that if I didn't act, I'd start to go mad. I'd start to scream. I'd be inconsolable.
必死に強がってみせた。
So in desperation, I put on the strongest front I could manage. Character introductions. Use the eye to interact with any character and learn more about them. When you're done, exit through the door on the southeast side of the room to resume play. So we have Satoshi Mochida, 17-year-old student, a senior, fairly average but popular, known for being both kind and cowardly in equal measure. Despite timidness, he's very personable and open, which complements his general sensitivity towards others to make him a natural leader. And he only defers judgment to Naomi, who is the only other one to challenge said leadership. Alright. Then we've got Naomi Nakashima, a classmate of Satoshi since junior high, frequently greets Satoshi with, "Oh, not you again." Lost her father a few years back, and Naomi and her mother now depend on one another for moral support, but she remains optimistic and cheerful. Home life has given her an interest in nursing, which she's intent on pursuing, and she spends her time studying, aiming for acceptance to medical school. That's a very good way to go about life. Seiko Shinohara lives very close to Naomi and generally accompanies her to and from school each day. She's a free spirit, often says or does things that take others by surprise, though she's also easily forgiven due to her good nature and amiability. Her mother disappeared 3 years ago, leaving her with her 3 younger siblings and a working father. As such, she's basically the head of the household. Seiko seems to regard Naomi as a kindred spirit, and the two of them frequently have long conversations about their many dreams for the future. Yuka Mochida, Satoshi's 14-year-old sister. Though she's an 8th grader at Kisaragi Academy Junior High, she looks and acts much, much younger. In the Mochida household, Yuka's always been the princess, generally getting her way and thus never really shedding her childlike behavior. Despite this, she yearns to grow up, often attempting to act older or braver than she is, which sometimes gets her into trouble. Sakataro Morishige, a 16-year-old student, been in theater club with Mayu since middle school and developed a real closeness with her. He finds socializing with anyone else to be more troublesome than it's worth, however, so he typically regards his other classmates with indifference. Takes great pride in his family heritage and reacts violently if anyone makes fun of his name. The only exception is the nickname Mayu's given him, Shig. Mayu Suzumoto, a 16-year-old student in Kisaragi High, somehow looks much tinier than she actually is, but possesses a big heart and a bright personality. Accepts anyone and everyone with open arms, never playing favorites, which has earned her nearly universal regard amongst her fellow students. Unfortunately, due to familial circumstances, this was Mayu's last day at Kisaragi High. She'll be moving shortly and transferring to a new school. And we have Ayumi Shinozaki, 17-year-old appointed representative of Kisaragi High Class 2-9, often subjects her classmates to ghost stories and revels in hearing them scream. It's generally believed that she carries candles and other quote-unquote horror goods with her at all times, just in case an opportunity presents itself to use them. In truth, however, Ayumi wears this reputation as a mask to hide her own fear of the unknown, which rivals even Satoshi's in its intensity. When faced with any truly scary situation, her knees give out and panic sets in. Only her personal pride can break her out of this fear-induced state. Yoshiki Kishinuma, a 17-year-old student in Kisaragi, often regarded as sarcastic and cynical, but as far as he's concerned, he's just being honest. Although generally not one to participate in events, his fondness for Satoshi and Ayumi means he'll make an exception now and again if either is involved. With intense drama at home, Yoshiki currently works part-time after school to afford rent on a small apartment where he lives alone. Way to go, kid. Yui Shishido, a 23-year-old 11th grade English teacher at Kisaragi High, just started this semester after passing her teaching exam and is eager to make an impression. Although not a perfect instructor by any means, her unjaded zeal and enthusiasm are infectious, and her students seem generally responsive to her methods. Also serves as a teacher's assistant during homeroom for Class 2-9, and really seems to have connected with the students there. So this is our cast of characters. Who will live? Who will die? We will find out. Yes.
じゃあ行こうナオミ
Come on, Naomi, let's go.
オッケー
Right. Alright. Woo! Hmm.
あれねえナオミ
Hey, Naomi? Hmm?
足どうしたの
Something wrong with your leg?
ああ
Oh yeah, I was so freaked out, I forgot all about it.
さっき転んだ時捻挫したみたい
I think I sprained my ankle when I fell.
大丈夫
Well, that's not good. Will you be
なんとか
okay?
歩けるよ平気
I can walk at least. I'm sure it'll heal on its own.
無理しないでね肩貸してあげるほら
Yeah, but you shouldn't push yourself. Here, lean on my shoulder, okay?
ありがとう
Okay, thanks. The shelves are filled to overflowing with long black hairs. Wait, did that actually work? Okay. Long black hairs.
待って
Wait a sec.
また地震
Another earthquake? No!
収まった
Is it over? Whew.
もういいや
I've had enough.
とにかく廊下へ出ましょう
Let's just get out of this room.
どうしたの何
What's wrong?
さっきと廊下の形が変わってる
This hallway looks totally different than it did before.
今の地震で床が崩れたりしたんだよ
Maybe the earthquake made more of the floor collapse.
そうかな
Yeah, maybe. Aha! I knew I would need that piece of wood. There's a yellow fluid congealing inside the rusted
何
bucket.
これおしっこ
What the heck is this? Pee?
やめてよ
Ew, don't say that. If you should encounter any dead ends, be sure to examine any spots on the walls or floor nearby that seem peculiar to you. I have no doubt we were gonna need this. Yes, we're gonna take it with us. A plank of wood pried up from the floor has seen better days, but still seems relatively sturdy. Okay. So let's head up here. Gap is relatively narrow here. It seems crossable, but it's a little too wide to risk jumping.
そうだナオミさっきの板使えないかな
Why, yes, Seiko. I do believe that it would.
なるかな
Like a
相当ボロ
bridge?
ボロだけど
I don't know. It seems kind of beat up, but I guess it is pretty solid. Let's try it. So it was a one-time use, huh? Okay, so I can't... Let's head up here then. The stairs beyond this point are piled with rubble. There's no way through. Okay. Please wait.
なんか言ったセイコ
You say something, Seiko?
にゃ
Hmm?
そう
It wasn't you?
何かの気配を感じたんだけど
I definitely felt a presence of some kind. See if it comes back. Oh, nope. Okay. Gotta admit, the soundtrack here is a banger. Oh no!
どうしたのナオミ
Ow, what's wrong, Naomi?
骨じゃない人の
Look over there. Aren't those bones? Like people bones? Ooh. Seiko, if you take another step back, you're gonna fall off into the pit.
なんで
Wait.
人が死んでんの
Oh, that's not very pretty at all now, is it? I mean... Oof. Well, looks like he's been dead for a while, so we probably don't have to worry about it. What? Why is there a dead person here?
待って確かめてみるわ
Wait, let me look at them more closely.
本当に人の骨かどうか
Maybe they're not real.
やっぱり骨だよ
There really are somebody's bones.
君たち
You too.
君たちは新しい犠牲者か
You two are new victims, are you not?
人玉
A ghost. Who are
あ
you?
なたは
君たちと同じように無理やりここに監禁されたものだ
I was brought here against my will and confined, just like you. We know that here is Heavenly Host Elementary School, so let's go with confined.
監禁って外には出られないってこと
Confined? Do you mean there's no way out?
そうさこの学校は君たちのいた世界とは切り離されて存在している
I'm afraid not. The school exists in a reality all its own, cut off from the world you know.
どうしてそんなところに私たち
So why have we been brought here?
彼らが何人も何人もこの空間へ送り込んでいるらしい
They brought you here. They're consistently bringing new victims into this school. More and more. All the time.
何の罪もない生きた人間を次々とね
Sinless innocents. One after another.
ここは恐ろしい力を持つ怨霊が作り出した呪われた異次元空間
This is
いく
accursed.
つもの空間が重なり合う
This is accursed. Multi-dimensional nexus. Multiple planes of existence all piled up on top of one of another. Created by powerful, vengeful spirits.
閉じられた多重閉鎖空間さ
closed space. Or perhaps closed spaces.
君たちも我々も運悪く手にかかった誘
You,
拐の被害者というわけだ。
you and we as well are the unlucky victims of an inescapable abduction.
多重閉鎖空間
Closed spaces.
そうだ。
Indeed.
君たち二人の他にもここに連れてこられた者が何人かいるみたいだね。
And it seems you two are not the only ones to have been brought here. I'm sensing numerous others. What?
まさか本当にみんなもここに
Does it mean everybody else is here too?
無事なのかしら心配
Are they okay, I wonder?
みんなもこの学校のどこかにいるの？
So our friends are in this school too.
何人かは私にはわからないが君たちと同時に連れてこられた人間が数名。
I don't know the exact number, but I do know that others were pulled into these spaces at the same time as you.
この学校に確かにいる。
They are definitely in this school.
ナオミ、みんなも一緒だよ。
Oh my god, that's such good news. Naomi, they're here. We're not alone.
持田くんもきっといるよ。よかったね、ナオミ。
That means Mochida's here too. I bet that makes you feel a lot better, right?
だが会えない。
However, you cannot meet them.
この学校内に確かにいるが存在している次元が違う。
They are definitely in this school, but the space they occupy differs from the space we occupy.
再び仲間と会いたければ同じ次元に存在する方法を見つけなければならない。
If you wish
そうすれば
If you wish to see your friends, you must find some means of entering their space or bringing them into this space.
脱出はできなくともせめて一緒に死ぬことくらいはできるかもしれないな。
Even then, escape is nigh impossible. But at least you'll be able to die together.
そんな。どうやったら帰れるの？
Oh god, is there no way out of here then?
音量って何者なの？どうしてこんなことを
You said we were brought here by vengeful spirits, right? Who are they, and why have they taken us?
わからない。彼らの目的も
I
ここから抜け出す方法も。
don't know. Neither the motives of our captors, nor means of escaping this hell.
だが頑張れるかもな。君たちは一緒の次元に存在できただけまだ幸運だ。
All I know is that with some effort, you can at least live out your days together, in the same space, and that alone is a fate worth fighting for.
頭が二つあれば発想も広がる。
Two heads are better than one. Your chances and your opportunities are so much greater when working together.
とか脱出方法を見つけ出すんだ。
Do whatever you can to find a way out of here. Don't end
な
up
いでくれ。
like us. Hmm? No. Oh. Hello, little girl. Who are you?
ナオミ、逃げよう。早く、
Naomi, run. We have to get out of here. Now. Okay. You all right, Seiko?
それより、さっきの子供、幽霊。
Yeah, but what the hell was that? A child? Spirit?
ぼんやり光ってたよね。
It did kind of glow.
幽霊とかなんとか信じられないんだけど、
I never believed in ghosts
本当
before.
に現実なの？
Is this really happening?
でも人玉とかいたし、あんなの初めて見た。
There were definitely ghosts in there. First time I've ever seen something like that.
聖子も見たんだよね。
So you saw it too, right?
話もした。
Yeah, and we were talking to it.
わけわからない。
I just don't understand any of this.
けど、ただ校舎を出れば家に帰れる。
Except there's no easy way out for us.
簡単な状況じゃないのは確かなのかも。
Like it or not, we're stuck in here.
大丈夫だよ。明るく行こうよ。ね、ね。
It'll be okay. Let's just, march on with our heads held high. Or something. Maybe that ghost isn't there anymore. That ghost child, anyway.
助けて、助けて。
Judging by size, these appear to be the remains of a junior or senior high school student. Closer inspection reveals a school ID name tag. Hmm.
何これ。
What the heck is
さっ
this?
きこんなのあった。
Was this here before?
わかんない。何かの絵だよね。
I don't know, but it's just a picture, right? The image on the board depicts a figure holding a pair of scissors, pursuing 4 smaller figures. Well, let's see what this candle does.
さっきこんなところにろうそくなんてあった？
Huh? Was there always a candle here?
覚えてないや。なんか見覚えあるろうそくだね。
I don't think so, but doesn't it look awfully familiar? Alright, we got to our first save point. Okay, what's this? Heavenly Host Elementary, notice to all faculty and students. And written over top of it is, I'm going to kill you, in nice bright red lettering. Fantastic. No running in the halls. Any students caught running will be severely disciplined. Classroom 3A, the door is locked. Admit it, you hate all your friends. Eventually, you'll kill one another. Makes you kind of wish that you kept the board or was able to re-get it back, huh? Oh. Science lab. The door seems almost like a model, as if sculpted onto the wall. There's no way of opening it. Oh, this looks yummy and appetizing and... Oh god, what the hell is this? Are we gonna get a close-up of it, I'm guessing? It's horrifying!
なんか壁に思いっきり。
It's like somebody was thrown from the other end of the hall at superhuman speed.
向こうから叩きつけられて潰れた死体っぽい。
And just splattered everywhere.
うわ、生臭い。
Ugh, it smells so meaty. Why would you say meaty? Really?
ごめん、大丈夫。
Sorry, are you okay, Naomi?
大丈夫。
I'm fine.
離れましょう。
Let's just get away from here. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't really do anything there. This looks to be another board. Let's go ahead and grab it. Another loose board. The mostly beached skeletal remains of a female student lie sprawled across the floor. Loose bones and scraps of clothing are dangling from a hole in the ceiling above the body, suggesting she fell to her death from the second floor. On closer inspection, there's a student ID name tagged to what's left of her uniform. Yuzuha Mikami. There are several crumpled sheets of paper on the floor next to the body, seem to have been dropped by the victim at the time of death. We four noble musketeers begin today. Let's meet behind the main gate after school. Koito. I'm in classroom 5A. Everybody's fine. Yuzuha, come join us. Asuka. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go back to that save point. I think. Because we've done quite a bit so far. But honestly, I'm really liking the sprite work so far, and I mean, it is definitely a visual novel style game, so you've got a lot of dialogue and back and forth between the characters, but honestly, it just builds up the tension, and I am all for it. I really am. So, now that we've saved, I think this is a good spot to go ahead and end this first episode. I want to thank y'all for watching this episode of the Midweek Mixup. To watch any previous episodes, check out my channel for the playlist. While you're there, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Hit the like button and comment if you want to see more of this game. Also, go ahead and put down below who you think may live or potentially die in this series, as we may come back to it. Check out Atomic Cotton's website, and I hope you have a great day.